What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to get the title for the NAMEK Goku EZA here. We're going to achieve stage 77. Now this EZA was actually a little more difficult than I was thinking it was going to be. The AGL Full Power Frieza ended up being kind of the GOAT for this set of EZAs that just came out. Yeah, it kind of performs better than any other character we could hope to use in here. So I did make a bit of a blunder in my team building guide that I put out. Just a small one. Because all of the team builds that I suggested people use were all super type team builds. And the reason that that's kind of an issue is because when you're doing an EZA against a super type character, superclass, all your superclass allies lose their type effectiveness. Basically, they start getting like heavily damage reduced when you hit like stage 15 or 16 or so. Basically, like, super type units won't do damage anymore. So you have to run an extreme team, which makes this very difficult. Your options become a lot more limited. You're limited to just a few of the Cell cards and like Bojack cards, and then all these Frieza cards as far as like who's available on the full power category. So yeah, that makes the AGL Full Power Frieza a monster, just because of that fact. So yeah, he is pretty much the unit you're solely reliant on if you're going to want to be able to get through this EZA without too much trouble. But I think it still can be done with a super type team. It's just each of your runs are going to take you so long to get through because each of the, your units aren't going to be doing any damage. You could still build a few teams that are going to tank perfectly fine. And there's multiple stacking units available that are really good for this event that are on the super type side. So you can definitely like survive, but it's just going to take you, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get through a single fight at like stage 25 or something like that. So yeah, getting through stage 30 is going to be a nightmare. And I don't even think you could get up to stage 77 with a super type team. I think you would absolutely need an extreme type team for that. But yeah, as I've been talking through this whole thing, the AGL Full Power Frieza has just been absolutely dominating this. So yeah, definitely not too difficult if you're able to build his team. And then, obviously you can put like other Cell cards and stuff on his team, on this team, because they're unsworn enemies. So that can help you out. But I opted to just run all these Frieza cards because they're all on full power, and then they're all going to be really good linking partners for the AGL Full Power Friezas. That way we make sure we always have really good linking partners on rotation with Frieza, so that we can do a ton of damage. And sometimes we get rotations like this, where we get both Full Power Friezas in the first turn, which is beautiful. And there is an attack happening at the beginning, the first slot there, which is perfect, because then we're going to get the guaranteed additional with the first Frieza. So yeah, this is going to be really, really nice. Let's see what a super attack does to us, damage-wise, this high up. Still only 40k, yeah, and that's pre-super. He hasn't gotten any defensive raises or anything, so yeah. Full Power Frieza is definitely the GOAT for this event. And then if you notice, because we don't have like that many good Frieza cards to run, we kind of ran out after all the ones that we have selected on the team, and even a few of the choices we have on the team right now are a little bit questionable. But we are running Tech Caulifla as well, because we are facing a Pure Saiyan, so she's going to be dodging everything. Just another solid defensive option for us. Yeah, since the annoying thing about EZA is you're not allowed to run same name units. They have still kept that restriction even after the same name update a year back, where you're allowed to use, units of the same name on a team together. Which, yeah, that actually, like, hurts this team a lot, because we'd be able to use both of the AGL Golden Frieza and the Tech Golden Frieza. We'd be able to use the STR Full Power Frieza that just got an EZA along with the AGL Full Power Frieza. We would definitely have a lot more freedom here if we were able to do that. I just realized we one-turned that. That was nuts. Still one-turning this at stage 77. You love to see it. But yeah, the reason why I think they did that and made it so that you can't use the same named characters is because then you'd be able to use multiple of Caulifla. because you could use her TUR and her SSR on the team, and I think they didn't want people to be able to exploit that in EZAs, just because EZAs only last like a couple phases. So if you have a few hard-hitting units and then you're able to just have Caulifla be your slot 1 tank on every single turn, then it's kind of a free win. It's the same reason why they restrict Devilman in the EZA events a lot of the time. I'm actually not sure if they do still restrict Devilman. I'd have to look and see. But I know in the past they have restricted Devilman, so you can't use him in certain EZA events. Just because they're like, yeah, they don't want you to be able to just spam it over and over because it doesn't cost any stamina, right? So even though these strategies aren't guaranteed or foolproof, there is definitely a win condition for you. So if you were to just take Devilman in here a million times in a row and get the stage done just by having him launch his ridiculously hard-hitting super with the 1% chance for that to proc, then you could technically just beat this EZA with Devilman. But yeah, so because of not being able to use same name characters and stuff, we are very limited on how we can build this team. But basically, you just want to try and build it around the AGL Full Power Frieza to the best of your ability, if you have that card. And then if not, you can at least bring him as the friend leader, and then make sure that whatever leader you're using, you know, supports one of the categories that he's on, so that you can just fully support the friend leader. And that will probably be your best bet. This is going to be a bit of a dicey turn. Hopefully we don't get super attacked in that final slot. We'll have to see here, because this Frieza, both of the Golden Frieza and the Angel Frieza that are on rotation right now are really, really questionable options to be on the team. They're just here to be linking partners for the AGL Full Power Friezas, though. Because as you can see there, they do take quite a bit of damage. But as we are still like 1-turning this fight, 2-turning this fight, because of the Full Power Friezas, I'm not too worried about taking a lot of damage on the 1 turn, as long as we don't get super attacked, right? But it looks like we're going to be able to finish this off easy enough. We should definitely clap this Goku this turn. Yeah, and with the guaranteed additional, guaranteed critical hits, we are going to finish up stage 77 here. Nice. He survived with 1 HP, and we get the 3rd additional. You love to see that. Okay, so that is stage 77 complete. We're about to get the final title for this EZA here. And then really quick before we finish up, we'll go ahead and take a peek at my friends list. Or the friend rankings and see. So a few other people at 77. So you can see some people have identical or similar team builds. But then yeah, some people are using like the Demon King Piccolo LR and some of those Cell cards. Someone's got Bojack. So yeah, there are a few different options here, but you can see like everyone's using Full Power Frieza pretty much. Except this guy, that's an interesting build. I mean, he's still relying on Full Power Frieza for all his damage. He's just not using him as his leader, so yeah, kind of interesting. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed what you saw here, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. We are trying to get to 77 subscribers before the end of the worldwide celebration. So smack that red subscribe button. That would help me out a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.